time. I'm going to be making that sweet potato and black bean quesadilla. It's a great, easy lunch. You can meal prep it. So definitely join that if you can. I'll be posting the recording on our Slack page if you can't join live. But let's go ahead and do it. 20 minutes of total body conditioning for class today. Just make sure you have a mat. And then medium heavy dumbbells somewhere in the middle. We're going to be doing a lower body set and an upper body set. So try to pick a weight that you feel comfortable doing both of those with. So we're going to go ahead and get into our warm up. Take it to a stance where your feet are about shoulder width apart, toes facing forward. Bring those hands behind your head. We're going to shoot the hips to the back wall, keep a slight bend in the knees. And then we're going to activate those glutes in the back to bring us up to standing. So we're doing some good mornings here. Keep that back nice and flat. As you hinge at those hips, you should feel a good stretch in the hamstrings, the back of the legs. And then as you stand, really focus on engaging those glutes. We're going to start off today with a lower body set. So really important that we're warming up that lower body, getting everything nice and activated that we're going to use throughout class. Give me 2 more reps here. Good. And then I want you to walk it up to the top of your mat. We're going to take it into a reverse lunge. So take one leg back, come all the way down, try to get that 90-degree angle in the front and the back. And then we're going to twist the torso towards that front leg and then take it back up to standing. Alternating sides here. So working a little bit of that core through that rotation, starting to warm up the midsection of the body while continuing to warm up that lower body. Good. Standing up through that front heel. We've got a good amount of lunges today. So working a little bit of balance, stability, all that fun stuff. Good. Go ahead and do 1 more on each side. And once you finish that, go ahead and walk it back to the back of your mat. We're going to do some walkouts. So bring the hands towards the mat, walk it out to that high plank position, shoulders on top of those wrists. Really engage that core here. I want you to give me 3 push-ups right here. So drop to your knees if you need to. Bring those elbows out to about 45 degrees. Give me 3 reps. Once you finish those 3 reps, go ahead and shift the hips up, walk the hands to the feet, and then bring it to a standing position, and we're ready to rock and roll. So our first set is going to be leg focused. We're going to be doing 45 seconds of work with a quick 15-second recovery. 4 different exercises, 2 rounds through, and then we'll get into our upper body set. So for your first lower body exercise, we're going to be doing drop squats. So what that means is that weight is going to be in front of you and down. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Go ahead and bring those weights down, place them on the floor, and then stand back up. Then you're going to grab onto those weights and stand. Bring those weights down, release them, and stand. So you're just dropping the weight and picking it back up in that squat position. Here we go. 45 seconds of work in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Pick the weights up, place them back down on the floor. Good. Driving through those heels, keeping that torso nice and straight. Focusing on that glute squeeze at the top. Keep that chest open. Good. No need to rush through these reps. Take your time. Form over speed. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and recover. 15 seconds to breathe. Up next, we've got straight leg deadlifts. Just like those good mornings, but we're going to add weight. Hinging at the hips. Roll the shoulders back and down in 3, 2, and go. Track the weights down the legs. Slight bend in the knees. Again, this is exactly like those good mornings you saw in the warm-up. We're just adding weight in the front.
Remember, this is not a squat. So focusing on the hips rather than the knees. Good. If you have options for dumbbells, you can go ahead and go a little bit heavier here for this leg set. And then drop the weight on that upper body set that's come in. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release it. Up next, we're going to take it to a kneeling position. If you're not comfortable with your knees on the ground, go ahead and give me squats for this one. If you can, follow me. Kneeling step-ups. Step up with one leg, take the opposite leg up, take it back down to the floor, switching sides. So basically, this is a kneeling step-up. So driving through that front leg, coming all the way back down to that kneeling position, trying to add in that knee drive if you can. Keep that core nice and tight. Again, if those knees don't feel good on the floor, totally fine. Just give me some squats. 5 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and recover. Drop the weight, shake it out. Up next, we've got some front lunges. So we're going to grab onto those dumbbells, hold them down by our side. Option to do this body weight if you need to. We're stepping forward in 3, 2, and 1. Forward lunges. Taking it forward, stepping it back. Alternating legs here. Really important that that front knee isn't passing the front toe. So try to keep that 90-degree angle like we talked about in our warm-up in the front and the back leg. Good. Watch the upper body here. Try not to lean forward too much. Almost there. You got 5 seconds. This is your final exercise before we take it back to the top. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Round 2 coming up. Back to those drop squats. So we're going to place that weight in the middle of our legs, picking it up and placing it down. In 3, 2, and go. Fully standing after you set those weights down. Good. Chest is open. Make sure those knees are tracking the toes. We don't want them caving in. There we go. Keep those reps going for 15 seconds. This is your final set of legs. Make it count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Shake out those legs. Up next, we've got that straight leg deadlift. So those weights are going to come in front of the legs, going into that hip hinge in 5. Go ahead and get set. Roll those shoulders back and down. 3, 2, and go. Hips go back and forward. At the bottom of that straight leg deadlift, you should have a nice triangle from your shoulders to the hips to the hands. We want a nice triangle there. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 15 seconds. Good. Give me at least 2 more reps. Big squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it. Up next, we've got those kneeling step-ups. So remember, if our knees feel uncomfortable on the floor, just give me squats. Totally fine. Weights down by your side. Here we go. Stepping up in 3, 2, and go. Alternating legs here. Standing up through that front heel. Adding in that balance challenge, if you can, at the top with that knee drive. Slow and controlled. You're almost there. Last leg exercise is coming. Finish it out, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Final leg exercise, front lunges. Option to make these body weight if you need to. Stepping forward in 3, 2, and 1. I find front lunges to be a little bit more challenging than reverse lunges. There's just a little bit more movement to it. Try to keep those knees in line with the toes. Good, 15 seconds, you're almost there. I've got a fun little cardio break in the middle of our leg and upper body sets. Coming at you in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Drop those dumbbells, cardio break. 30 seconds of high knees, 30 seconds of shuffles. High knee modification is to march it out if you need to. Here we go. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Time to get those heart rate up. Woo. High knees. Pump those arms. Again, modification is that march. There we go, halfway. Up next, we've got shuffles, taking it side to side. Moving those feet nice and quick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go, side to side. Taking as much room as you have. We're gonna do that one more time for our cardio break. This is your chance to really bump that heart rate up before we get into that upper body set. 10 more seconds. Back to high knees. In 3, we're gonna get straight into it. Ready, set, and go. Don't even think about it. 1 more minute of cardio. Can you get those knees higher? 10 seconds. Finishing it out with shuffles. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Side to side, come on. A little bit faster this round. Staying nice and light. Final 15. We get to slow it down up next. Back to our strengthening exercises. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab a quick sip of water. Awesome work. Moving on to our upper body set. Here's what we've got. Bent over rows to start. So grabbing onto those weights, hinging at the hips, pulling the weight up and back. Okay, focusing on squeezing that shoulder blade, both shoulder blades, every single rep. Here we go. Get set, grab onto those dumbbells. We're rocking and rolling, 45 seconds of work in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Your positioning here in that bent over row should be the same as the bottom of that deadlift. So we're in that deep hinge. Notice my back is almost parallel to the ground. Pulling the weights up and back towards the back pockets. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze at the top. 15 seconds. Up next, we've got a hammer curl to press. We get a quick recovery before we head there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it. Hammer curl to press. Palms face in. You're gonna curl and drive those weights up overhead. In 5. Woo. 3, 2, and let's go. Elbows in tight. Palms face each other. Now check yourself. Is your core tight? Are you braced for impact? Like I was about to punch you in the gut. Brace it. Gonna protect the lower back. Good, 10 more seconds. Stick with those reps. Up next, we're gonna take it down to our mat. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna be in an L sit. So that means legs are gonna be in front of you. We're gonna be sitting upright. We've got a military press. So palms face away from you. You're pressing that way up in that L sit. Ready, set, and let's go. This takes a lot of core. And it's a lot on your shoulders. So go lighter if you need to on this movement. Anytime we're pressing weights overhead, it's important that we pick the right dumbbells because we want our form to be perfect. Keep that chest open, 15 seconds. Control it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Awesome work. We're flipping it over to pull throughs up next. You just need one dumbbell. Place it on the side of your mat. You're going to take that opposite hand through the body, pull it over. In 3, 2, and let's go. 45 seconds. Woo. Keep those hips parallel to the ground. Shoulder blades stay parallel to the ground. Stay on top of those wrists. We don't want those arms out in front of us. 15 more seconds. Try to stay in that plank. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. All right, team, here's what we've got. Final minute of class. You're going to give me max push-ups, as many as you can, on your knees or on your toes. In 3, 2, and 1. This is it. How many push-ups can you give me in 1 minute? Burn out that upper body right here. Woo. Coming all the way up, all the way down, all at once. Always an option too to elevate those hands. You can even do these push-ups on the wall if you need to. Halfway, double those reps. Keep that core tight. Oh, it's burning. 15 seconds. You got this. Commit right here. Last couple of reps. 5, all the way. 3, 2, and 1. Shift the hips back. Take it to a child's pose. Arms out straight in front of you. Place your forehead on your mat. Breathe. Take a couple seconds here. Relax. Make sure you stretch things out before you head back into your day. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.